Arise is a distributed network of hotel room and rates built on blockchain technology. The problem today is that just a handful of companies have been controlling travel distribution for over 20 years now. And hotels, because of that, are paying currently $35 billion a year in commission and fees to distribute and sell their rooms online, which is pretty crazy. But the problem is that new companies are having a very hard time accessing the information, real-time availability rates of those hotels, because accessing that information again is pretty difficult and is in the hands just of a few right now. So that's how we want to change to make it much easier for again anyone who wants to sell hotel rooms to access the information they need, and also as a result this will lead to hotels having more options to distribute at a much lower cost than what they are currently facing. We decided to use blockchain to actually solve a couple of the inefficiencies that are currently taking place in the travel space. The first one is that there are many discrepancies in out of sync information being passed around among all different parties involved. Because right now everybody is again talking to different intermediaries, different APIs, talking to each other and whatnot. So there is a lot of times delays. It could be just a couple minutes, even sometimes more than that, between again real-time information that everybody is looking at the same time. So this causes overbookings and other types of problems in the industry today, and blockchain is actually going to solve that, because everybody's going to have a distributed cache of information that everybody can write and read from. Again, everybody's in sync. Every time there is a new action that takes place, new information being pushed to the network, again, everybody has the access to exactly the same information at the same time. So not going into too much details here, but that's one of the big advantages that blockchain is going to bring. Another one is today there's a lot of inefficiencies when it comes to negotiation and commission payouts between hotels and distributors in the travel space. This is a super manual and lengthy process today, whereas smart contracts are actually going to allow us to automate that fully in a fully transparent and trusted way. Again, this is going to basically be one of the big advantages as well, completely automating that process between suppliers and distributors. Yes, we see blockchain having a huge impact in the travel space moving forward in the near future. Right now, as I mentioned earlier, many intermediaries actually control control the flow of information in the travel industry, and we see blockchain actually making them, or many of them actually, become irrelevant. So obviously the accessibility of the information will be improved thanks to blockchain, and also this is going to drive innovation. So those current intermediaries, even though they were maybe great 20 years ago, are kind of holding back innovations to take place nowadays, and blockchain is actually going to change all of that. So nobody should be surprised if in the next couple of years we're going to see completely new types of products and services that are going to change how people travel and book hotel, or not just hotels actually, but all types of travel. Again, blockchain should drive innovation, will change how people are currently traveling and book, as well as overall reduce the cost of distribution for hotels, which could lead also, as on top of allowing them to make more money, hopefully it will also then result in the traveler like us, anyone who travels, to actually pay less to travel in general.